You seem cool. Ace, you seem cool. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I am fantastic. Now, there's so much about you that I love. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little bit that I know. The thing that got me was your running video series, which I'm sure if people don't know it on TikTok, they need to check it out right now. It's one of my. It was such a smart idea, and it's so fun.
Thank you.
Then that's what caught my attention. But what kept my attention was everything that you do. You're a street magician. You love movies. You're probably one of the most interesting people I know. You go by Ace, so you have to be cool.
You got
with
a name like that.
Type of person, right? To be called Ace and pull it off.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, no worries. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I guess I got on TikTok about 2 years ago, two years ago now. But when I first got on TikTok, I did just some movie reviews. That was my page. I just did only movie reviews. And I was just like, okay, I'll do movie reviews. It got me a lot of followers, got me good 300K and everything. I'll post some magic here and there. And then I was like, all right, I'll do movie reviews. I'm the movie review guy. And then one day my basement flooded. And I was just like, oh man, I had to take out all the furniture from the basement. And once all the furniture was out, it was empty space, empty. This is December 22nd. So I see this empty basement and I'm just like, let me just do a random video of me running to a certain song. Didn't think anything of it. Thought nothing of it at all. I did it. First video got like 600K. I'm like, nice. Then I did another one on Christmas Eve. No, on Christmas Eve's Eve, 1 million likes. I'm just like, okay.
I'm on to something.
then I did one December 24th. I was like, okay, another million likes. I'm just like, all right. 2 days later, I post a video, 18 million views. I'm just like,
what was the first song you were using? The song that I know you for is "Let's Get It Started" by the Black Eyed Peas, which is one of my favorite songs. I literally listened to it on my phone bore I take stage.
It's like it gets me amped. Too.
So what was the
first
song
was a Mario Judah song. He's a rapper. It was like oh my, and then it's like don't you run. So it was like that. And then I did Owl City of it's been fun, but now I've got to go.
Yep.
And then I remember one day I was in the gym and Let's Get It Started. The Black Eyed Peas started up on my playlist. I'm just like, man, I haven't heard this song in a minute. And then I did one, my most famous one to this day is There's a Fight in the Hall.
Yes, the hallway one. Here comes the
And then the vice principal, a guy who records. And then the last one, school security wasn't there because school security is never there.
That's what I love about TikTok, right? You find an idea that hits people, it resonates with people, and it has a sense of community. And you can tell that people really enjoy your content, really want you to do that, and really looking for you to thrive. So I'm one of those people in your corner. I'm really, really happy to meet you. You are.
Thanks. So it's honestly just, I'm so grateful to meet you. Like I would have never thought even 6 months ago that I would be here talking to you. And, I watched you on TV. I go over to my nephew's house and me and his mom would watch Impractical Jokers all the time. And I was like, awesome. Oh man, these guys are freaking hilarious.
Well, just think about it. If your basement didn't flood, you wouldn't be talking to an international famous world celebrity. I mean, these things happen.
Exactly. One can only be so lucky.
That's it. I mean, thank goodness for this flood. I mean, that's the good thing that came out of the flood, right?
The good thing that came out of it was I got to run and I got to meet you and so many amazing people, but I got to meet you. That's crazy.
Stop it. I got to meet you. I'm super psyched about that. I want to talk to you quick about movies too. So I noticed the Greatest Showman poster you have in the back there.
So that's one of my favorite movies because fun fact about me, a lot of people don't realize I am a big fan of musicals. I love musicals. I love them. But I worked at my old job. We all worked a 9 to 5 at one point in our lives. And I remember one day after I got done seeing that movie, the next day, I just sat there and I was just like, what? I'm not happy here. I am not happy here. And I'm not going to get stuck at this job and settle for it. And one of the lines of the movie is, why not take a chance and risk it all? And I'm just like, that's what I'm doing. Walked in my boss's office. I was like, I quit.
Wow.
I was like, I quit. And I left. I was like, I'm not doing it. I said, she was like, okay. Because she was expecting it. She knew, we all knew I was leaving eventually. Like after that movie, I was just like, I'm done.
Something similar happened to me with the TV show because I was working my 9 to 5 was I was a baby store salesman. I worked in a baby store and I sold high-end like strollers and furniture and stuff. Meanwhile, I was single. I didn't even have a girlfriend at the time. And I'm talking to all these pregnant people about the stuff they need. Anyway, I got the pilot for Jokers. We did the pilot and I had to take 2 weeks off. So I took my vacation to film the pilot. And then when we came back, they picked up the series and they said, okay, we need you for 6 months. So I went to my boss and I said, hey, I need 6 months off. And she was like, so you quit? And I was like, no, I just need the time off. I'll come back. And she was like, no, you're quitting. If it doesn't work out, you could come back if you want and we have an opening, we'll take you. But this is quitting. Nobody takes 6 months off. So I had a similar experience.
That's honestly so incredible. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just so amazing.
What's some of your other favorite movies? Greatest Showman, what else?
Well, one of my favorite movies of all time, it used to be the first Matrix, but then the movie Baby Driver, 2018.
Oh, you know what? You stop
phenomenal.
Stop it right now. Because when I think I can't like it even more, Ace, here you come and you drop Baby Driver on me. One of my top 5 movies.
It's #1 because Edgar Wright is such a visionary director.
Unbelievable.
And when you watch that movie, you pick up so many things that you didn't pick up the first time. The music is in sync with the gunshots. There's high ringing in the left earphone. There are so many things in that movie I pick up every time. I wanted to be, let me look up and see what I missed. Nope. I watched the movie 9 times and I picked everything up.
Oh, fantastic.
Best movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Me too. Baby Driver is such up there for me because it's the full package. It's got it's really just got everything. You have to be the type of person that's going to like that kind of movie though, because you can't if you're not into that type of movie, you're not necessarily going to like it, And
it's just like, I don't know. The movie is just, it's so amazing from start to finish. Like at no point was I like, oh, this is kind of dragging on. No, the movie, it reels you in just like that. And I'm just like, wow. And that's my first favorite movie. My second one would probably either be the first Iron Man, first Iron Man, or Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the best action movies of all time, in my opinion. They don't make action movies like that anymore. Sure. Terminator 2.
That's up there.
Judgment Day. So I like a lot of old movies.
So do you like, is that what you lean toward? You lean toward action, or do you like?
If there's a good romance movie, I'll check it out. Good comedy movie, I'll check it out.
He's got heart, everybody. He's got heart. Ace has got heart.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. It's a secret. But,
so I guess I shouldn't ask you about this buying 100 roses on Valentine's Day then. I don't want to blow up your spot.
Oh man. Okay. So the thing about that is every year for the past 5 years, I buy 100 roses on Valentine's Day and I hand them out to people. Now people are like, oh, why do you do that? Because I remember back in high school, you know how like they give out roses, like candygrams or whatever. I remember I just sat home and I was just like, oh, I didn't get anything. I'm sad and I'm depressed and alone about it. Then I had a revelation. I was like, why am I being upset about it? Why should I be in the dumps being upset and feeling woe is me? So that day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy some roses. Went to my local flower shop. I bought 50 roses and I was just like, I'm just handing them out. And then at the end of the day, I was like, that was a really good feeling. I like making people feel good about themselves. So next year I was like, all right, I'll do it again, but 100 roses.
Well, here's the thing about when you come from a place of being genuine, which I feel from you, and I thank you, because my whole mission in life is be kind. It's what I preach all the time. I'm huge into anti-bullying and all that. So when I saw that, you could tell it was genuine and it wasn't like to do a brag. Like you could see when you could see through all that stuff, and it was definitely part of you and your personality. So thank you for being a decent human and doing stuff like that. It's really cool.
I just try to, I don't know. I like when I do magic too, like I just always like to make people feel better. Like I like to make people happy, because when I do magic, like in that exact moment when you do a magic trick to someone, they have like a sense of wonder and childlike happiness, that even if they're going through a bad day or a bad week, that one moment they forget about all that for that one moment. And if I could get all this stress away, even just for a second, that's more than enough. And that's why I love doing magic as well. So
what's the end game for you? What are you feeling? What do you want to do when you grow up?
I would like to open up a community center. I want to open up a community center for like kids or teenagers, because I didn't have that when I was a kid growing up. I had the library where I read comic books. So I want to open up like a arcade or like a community center for kids. They could go to like after school, or they don't want to be home. They can hang out with their like friends at this community, like play basketball, video games, hang out, do all that. So they don't have to be on the streets doing bad stuff. But like a community center for kids, and teenagers they could go to, if they feel like they have no place to go. So I want to open up a community center.
Great. That's fantastic. Well, I was correct. Ace, you seem cool. I was right. So I could go on record and say you are cool. You don't just seem it. So, great job, buddy. You're an awesome human. And I thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.